Hey guys, welcome to the AdFix. In this video, we are going to discuss about HTML5. Wait, when we have HTML, why we require the HTML5? Because HTML is developed many years ago. After that, the HTML5 was introduced. Well, the agenda for the HTML5 includes first one, structure of HTML, second one, audio in HTML, third one, video in HTML, fourth one, animation in the HTML, and fifth one is working with canvas, and sixth one is new forms. Now we will start with it. Wait, then what are the new things which are present in the HTML5? When we are writing the document in the HTML5, we include a tag which is with exclamatory mark and doc type HTML initially, so that HTML5 includes it in the format of the document type. For the purpose of the character set, we include the meta character set UTF-8. And next, there are a lot of new elements are added in the HTML5, in which we can include the videos and audio formats as well as the canvas. We can add articles, sections, aside, and a lot of things in it, so that it provide a flexibility in the web development. As well as it has the data pickers, and it has a color pickers, it has a numeric steppers, and it has controls, it has the input that includes email, search, URL, and a lot. In fact, the form which we have discussed with the get and the post, it includes also put and delete. Well, in the HTML5, lot of the contents are added up, which are present in the format of content modules. There are a list of content modules which we are discussing now. The first one is metadata, second one is interactive, third one is phrasing, fourth one is embedded, fifth one is heading, and sixth one is flow. Wait, what is the metadata? Well, metadata are the contents that sets up the presentation or the behavior of rest of the content. Means these metadata contents decide the presentation as well as the behavioral of rest of the contents. Means we have the style represent the CSS, which means the cascading style sheet, which take up the presentation look of the website, whereas the JavaScript code which is embedded in the script tag, which decides of the behavioral of the website, whereas we have the link which decides the access of the many of the content from the another website, and we have the title which decides the name of the website in the web browser. The second one, embedded, it includes audio, video which are imported from the other resources to the document. Example for those are audio, video, canvas, iframes, images, objects, and SVJ, and many more. Whenever you go to the YouTube desktop and try to share that video, you come up with a pop-up which includes many of the apps like WhatsApp, social media accounts, and many more. Thereby, at the beneath of that, you will find an embed code, and when you try to click that, you will come up with the iframe. Yes, the same iframe you can include in your project, which shows that video in your website. When it's come to the video and audio, we will discuss in the further, and we have discussed about image in HTML. Well, the third one, interactive. These are designed for the purpose of user interface and user interaction, which includes the anchor tag which we are discussing in the HTML, also the audio, video, and the button, as well as the embed and iframe. We have a lot of interactive user interface designs which are present in the HTML5. And fourth one is heading. The heading of the document include the H1 to H6 tag which we have discussed in the HTML. And last, phrasing. Phrasing means those small and big, strong, subscripted and superscripted, delete, insert. These all the tags come under the phrasing. And these are also termed as the inline of the elements. And the content model is divided in two formats. One is flow content, second one is sectioning content. Flow content is one where the majority of HTML5 included in the normal document, whereas in sectioning content, the many of the scope of the heading and content, navigation, footer are present and in another site. Now we are going to discuss about the page structure of the HTML5. Yes, this structure is as same as the structure of the HTML which we have discussed in the HTML. Well, it includes the header, and it includes the navigation, article in which we have the section, and aside, at last we have the footer. Why we have to add the header? Header contains the things like the logo of the company as well as the menu icon, whereas the navigation contains the geolocation API and the article, which includes the contents of the website, and the section which we have the contents, and aside in which we have the ads or the extra information, and next we have the footer in which we add the copyrighted thing and the different links related to the company. Now we discuss how to add the audio in the HTML5. For that we have the tags. Which tag? We have the audio tag, and we have the attribute source, and we have the file name, and we have the controls, as well as we have the autoplay loop, and we connect them together to watch how the audio works. First of all, we have the audio tag with the attribute name controls, and next we have the another tag source, which is the child node to the parent node audio, and we have the source src, which is attribute through to which we add the link, and we have to mention the type must be audio bar mpej or audio bar ogg, and next we complete the source and we complete the audio. And also we can add the autoplay loop along with the audio control so that it starts playing the sound or song repeatedly. This is how the audio works in the HTML5. Let's look at it in a Visual Studio Code. About how we can add audio in the HTML5. For that we have to add some of the tags. We will discuss about it, and here are the tags. We have the audio tag, and next we have the controls for the purpose of play and pause, and we have the autoplay loop for the purpose of unlimited replay, and we have the source tag, and next we have the src attribute, and I just type that file source. Here I have the file source, we have the ogg, and I just add that file, and I just mention the type is audio bar ogg, and I just complete that whole tag. I just save it and I just open it in a default browser, and as you can see we have the controls of play and pause, and we have the audio controls, as well as we have the download option for these three dots, and it is replaying because we have added the autoplay loop. This is how the audio control work or the audio file work in HTML5. This is as similar as a video because both are same, and this is it. Now we discuss how to add the video to the HTML5. We have the tag video, then we have the attribute autoplay loop, and we have the attribute controls. Next we have the source src tag, which is the child node to the parent node audio. Next we have the src, which is an attribute which take up the value of the video links, and we have the type. There are two types of a video bar mp4 and video bar ogg, and next we complete the tag as well as we complete the video. And this is how we write the code or the HTML code for the video controls. Let's look at it in the Visual Studio Code. Show you how we can add the video in HTML5 in the Visual Studio Code. For that we have some code or the tags which we use in HTML5 for loading the video files in it. First, when we start coding in the Visual Studio Code, for that we have to use a video tag, and we have the two attributes controls for the purpose of a play, pause, and audio controls, and we have autoplay loop for the purpose of unlimited replay, and next we have the source tag. After the source tag we add the src attribute, and next I just put that file, video file in it. I just paste it, and I just mentioned the type. We have to mention the type because it doesn't know whether it is OGG file or MP4 file or an another type of file. And next we have to mention that it is a video bar MP4, and I just complete it and save it and open it in a default browser. As you can watch here, it is a video file with controls, because we have added the attribute controls. It has a play and it has a pause, it has a audio controls, it has a full screen, it has a download option, as well as a picture in picture option, and a lot, because we have added the controls. As well as we have added the autoplay loop, because of which it is getting repeated. As you can watch, it is getting repeated because we have added the autoplay loop. This is how the video tag works. Now we discuss about the progress bar. Well, progress bar are used to represent the progress of anything like a video downloading and the moving through scrolling and many more. Well, it is represented to a tag which is progress, and we have minimum value as an attribute, mean equal to 0 and max equal to 100, and we have the value. And we have the bar progress. We can increment the value of this progress bar through the JavaScript, and you can also have a look at how it looks in the web browser in the VS Code. Discuss about the progress bar. Well, progress bar is used in many of the loading files or downloading to show that this percent of progress for this download, and we will use some kind of a tag for that purpose. We will discuss here. For that we use the progress tag, and we will mention the minimum value is 0, and next we will mention the maximum value is 100, and we just mention the value is 35. I mentioned it has a 35, and this is how I save it. I just open it in default browser. As you can watch here, we have the progress bar, which is 35% completed with a blue mark, which represent it has a value of 35%, and it is of 100%. We have the minimum 0 and max 100, and you can make a REST API plugins to it to show that this percent of the progress is completed. This is how the progress bar works. Well, do subscribe our channel for regular updates. Thank you.